What's going on, everybody? Hope your day's going well. This video will be a showing of something that is really awesome. This is, of course, Christine on Blu-ray. And I'm so excited about this. I just watched it last night. It came in last night. UPS dropped it off around 6 o'clock in the evening. I watched it around 9 o'clock at night. Oh man, it was awesome. I've of course seen the movie before, but I've never seen it presented on, Blu-ray. So yeah, this is the newly released Blu-ray from Sony. Very nice. Very good. Now, my experience with Christine was pretty great. First I want to talk just a little bit about the book. Have you ever, I don't know if any of you have ever read a book that you enjoyed so much that anything else that you read afterward just couldn't compare. It would be like you read the book and every book after that you just couldn't fully sink yourself into because it wasn't the book you just read. Well, that's how Stephen King's Christine did to me. I know Christine has a lot of, criticism of the book because, a lot of people said it's not its best, and then of course you have your fair share of people who love it, and I am definitely one of those. And honestly, Christine is my favorite Stephen King book. I mean, it just is. I'm not afraid to admit that because it just is. The book had so much emotion to it. It was hardcore. From page 1 to the very end. Man, you could just tell. You were there with Arnie. You felt his descent. I don't know, it was just really well, it was really well written. It was just amazing. And, it was satisfying when the bullies died. The movie did it so well where you were kind of pumping for the car and Arnie to, come through. But then again, you didn't want it to because you wanted Arnie to kind of snap out of it. But it was a cursed car, and I loved how in the book it was really heavy on LeBay's ghost. There's a part in the book where you can see his corpse in the back of the car, kind of talking to Arnie, helping him push through and get the shitters, as they say. Very good book. It's my favorite Stephen King book. The characters, there's something about the characters in Christine that are so good. Christine is this haunted, possessed car story, but with really strong characters. And Arnie's descent is just, you see it. You're in him with that journey, it's like this just very painful, melancholy descent. But the movie, which is right here, John Carpenter's Christine, is absolutely wonderful as well. There were things about the movie that are different than the book, and I don't really care. that's kind of the point. You know, I mean, it's about a 2-hour movie. You can't have the whole novel in it. Some things have to go, like they said. You know, so... And I think what they did put in the movie was great. And a few things were changed, and that's fun, because, you know, I just really... To me, this is one where the movie is a whole different experience than the book, and I love them both for what they are on their own. You know, I don't try to compare the two, because they're completely different, but yet they're the same. John Carpenter did a very good job with that. You know, I think he did a good job with that, and he also did a good job with casting. The characters in here, the actors that portray the characters, you know, I don't think you could find anybody else. You know, there's something about Keith Gordon as Arnie. They did a really good job. I mean, picking him, and he did a wonderful job as this portraying Arnie. I mean, that I don't know if you could get any better than what, you know, Keith offered. The actor who played Dennis was great. Actress who played Lee was pretty good. I mean, she was, from what I remember on the one of the special features, she was kind of an amateur actor. And I thought she did really good for being, you know, an amateur. And everybody else, the bullies, the parents, Detective Junkins, I mean, everybody was really good. LeBay, I mean, it was just very well cast. I mean, another thing that makes Christine, the movie, amazing is, you know, the original score, the soundtrack. You know, it's like that 80s dark synth, you know. And as a huge fan of electronic music as I am, it's easy to believe that I got sucked up into it for the music alone. But again, this is one of those movies where the music just adds to the movie, you know. Very, very amazing. I don't have to do a complete review of the movie because I think we all know Christine. And if for some reason you haven't seen Christine, definitely see it. You know, get this Blu-ray. Read the book first. I definitely recommend the book first because the book is an amazing journey. So read the book first and then watch the movie. But yeah, so yeah, I just watched this Blu-ray last night, and the presentation was absolutely phenomenal. The audio was pumping loud with awesome volume, and oh my gosh, the picture quality, you know, I've never seen Christine on Blu-ray, and holy cow, it looks amazing. It blew me away. So yeah, absolutely great. Christine was available on Blu-ray about a couple of years ago from Twilight Time, and they were limited to 3,000 copies, and it was part of a special edition series. They've done the same thing with Fright Night on Blu-ray. So, but the thing is that it quickly sold out, and you know, people didn't get, you know, if you didn't get your hands on it, you missed out. Well, thankfully, Sony has fixed that issue. It took them a while. This came out at the tail end of September of this year, and it is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful release. Like I said, I just got it in last night, but I watched it last night. As soon as it came in, about an hour or two later, I popped it in the Blu-ray player and enjoyed it. So, this is the cover of the Blu-ray, the front cover, and it is very well made. This looks awesome. I love at the bottom how it says, based on Stephen King's chilling bestseller. So, you know, right there they give some credit to Stephen King. John Carpenter's Christine, the beautiful car on the front, and then here we have the back. Carpenter's best since Halloween, the synopsis. Synopsis is very good. There's no way you can see it. There's no way it'll focus on it, but yeah. So then I'll open it up here and check out the disc. Finally, a lot of Blu-rays have some plain discs, but look at this. This actually has disc art. It's the car, obviously. Finally. You know, there's some really good disc art. There's nothing else. It didn't come with an insert or nothing. That's cool. This was a magnificent Blu-ray. I was really, really, really impressed with how the transfer was. Putting it in, you know, HD for Blu-ray, very, very good. Very, very good. Oh yeah, there's the side. Brand new Blu-ray release, John Carpenter's Christine, based on Stephen King's novel. An amazing, amazing movie, and it's even better on Blu-ray. I highly, highly recommend all of you check this out. It's really, really cheap now, but believe it or not, this Blu-ray. I got it for around $10, and it went down like a couple dollars on Amazon, so it's surprisingly very, very cheap. Don't really know why, because it's amazing. Oh, I also want to point out the special features. There's a lot of special features on here. They're all great. I checked them out last night. There's commentary with John Carpenter and Keith Gordon. There's some deleted scenes. And then there's 3 featurettes. Christine Ignition, Christine Fast and Furious, and Christine Finish Line. And those are kind of little featurettes of making the movie and stuff. So, very, very great. So guys, thanks for watching. Please check this out, and I will see you later. Have a good day.